Hello friends, welcome back to the NCERT sessions. In this video, I am going to explain chapter 5 of class 8 NCERT Geography. So let's get started. The title of the chapter is Industries. Generally, we will be having primary activities like picking up of raw materials. Then we have secondary activities or manufacturing, change the raw materials into products of more value to the people. For example, pulp was changed into paper and paper into a notebook. These represent the two stages of the manufacturing process. Next, we have the meaning of industry. Industry refers to an economic activity that is concerned with the production of goods, extraction of minerals, or the provision of services. Next, we have classification of industries. So, this classification is basically done on the basis of raw materials, size, and ownership. Let's see them one by one. First, we have raw materials. Industries may be agro-based, mineral-based, marine-based, and forest-based, depending on the type of raw materials they use. Agro-based industries use plant and animal-based products as their raw materials. Food processing, vegetable oil, cotton textile, dairy products, and leather industries are the examples. Next, we have mineral-based industries. These are the primary industries that use mineral ores as their raw materials. The products of these industries feed other industries. Iron made from iron ore is a product of mineral-based industry. This is used as a raw material for the manufacture of a number of other products such as heavy machinery, building materials, railway coaches, etc. Next, we have marine-based industries. These use products from the sea and oceans as raw materials. Industries processing seafood or manufacturing fish oil are the examples. Next, we have forest-based industries. These utilize forests to produce as raw materials. Industries associated with forests are pulp and paper, pharmaceuticals, furniture, and buildings. Next, let's see the industries based on size. It refers to the amount of capital invested, number of people employed, and volume of production. Based on size, industries can be classified into small scale and large scale industries. Cottage or household industries are type of small scale industry, whereas the products manufactured by hand by the artisans. For example, basket weaving, pottery, and other handicrafts are the examples of cottage industry. Small scale industries use lesser amount of capital and technology as compared to the large scale industries. So, generally large scale industries produce large volumes of products. Investment of capital is higher and technology also used is superior in the large scale industries. Silk weaving and food processing industries are the small scale industries. Production of automobiles and heavy machinery are the large scale industries. Next, we have industries based on ownership. Industries based on ownership can be classified into private sector, state owned or public sector, joint sector, and cooperative sector. Let's see them one by one. First, we have private sector industries. Private sector industries are owned and operated by individuals or group of individuals. The public sector industries are owned and operated by the government, such as Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and Steel Authority of India Limited. Next, we have joint sector industries. These are owned and operated by state and individuals or a group of individuals. Maruti Udyog Limit is an example of joint sector industry. Next, we have cooperative sector industries. These are owned and operated by the producers or suppliers of raw materials, workers, or both. Anand Milk Union Limited and Sudha Dairy are the success stories of cooperative venture. Next, we have the factors affecting the location of industries. This is very important. The factors affecting the location of industries are availability of raw material, land, water, labor, power, capital, transport, and market. Industries are situated where some or all these factors are easily available. Sometimes government provide incentives like subsidized power, lower transport costs, and other infrastructure so that industries may be located in backward areas. Industrialization often leads to the development and growth of towns and cities. Next, we have industrial system. An industrial system consists of inputs, process, and outputs. The inputs are the raw materials, labor, and cost of land, transport, power, and other infrastructure. The processes include a wide range of activities that convert the raw material into a finished product. The outputs are the end product and the income earned from it. Next we have industrial regions. Industrial regions emerge when a number of industries locate close to each other and share the benefits of their closeness. Major industrial regions of the world are Eastern North America, Western and Central Europe, Eastern Europe and Eastern Asia. So these regions tend to be located in the temperate areas near seaports and especially near coal fields. India has several industrial regions like that, like Mumbai-Pune cluster, Bangalore Tamil Nadu region, Hooghly region, Ahmedabad Baroda region, Chotanagpur industrial belt, Vishakhapatnam Guntur belt, Gurgaon Delhi Meerut region and Kollam Thiruvananthapuram industrial cluster. Next we have an industrial disaster which took place in Bhopal. Next we have some precautions to be taken to reduce the risk. Densely populated residential areas should be separated far away from the industrial areas. People staying in the vicinity of industries should be aware of the storage of toxins or hazardous substances and their possible effects in case if an accident occurs. Fire warning and fighting system should be improved. Storage capacity of toxic substances should be limited. Pollution dispersion qualities in the industries should be improved. Next we have emerging industries here. These are also known as sunrise industries. These include technology, wellness, hospitality and knowledge. Let's see the distribution of major industries. The world's major industries are iron and steel industries, textile industry and the information technology industry. The iron and steel and textile industries are the older industries while the information technology is an emerging industry. The countries in which iron and steel industries are located is Germany, USA, China, Japan and Russia. Textile industry is concentrated in India, Hong Kong, South Korea, Japan and Taiwan. The major hubs of information technology industry are Silicon Valley of Central California and Bangalore region of India. Next we have iron and steel industry. So like other industries, iron and steel industry too comprises various inputs, processes and outputs. This is a feeder industry whose products are used as raw materials for other industries. The inputs for the industry include raw materials such as iron ore, coal and limestone along with labor, capital, site and other infrastructure. The process of converting the iron ore into steel involves many stages. The raw material is put in the blast furnace where it undergoes smelting. So what is smelting? It is a process in which metals are extracted from their ores by heating beyond the melting point. After smelting, it is then refined. The output obtained is steel, which may be used by other industries as a raw material. Steel is often called as the backbone of modern industry. Steel is used almost everywhere, like in ships, trains, trucks and autos are made largely of steels. Even the minerals are mined with steel equipment. So in the past, iron and steel industry was located where the raw material, power supply and running water are easily available. Later, the ideal location for industry was near coal fields and close to canals and railways. After 1950, iron and steel industry began to be located on large areas of flat land near seaports. This is to make the transportation very easy so that it can be imported from overseas. In India, iron and steel industry has developed, taking advantage of raw materials, cheap labor, transport and market. So important steel producing centers are Bhilai, Durgapur, Burnpur, Jamshedpur, Rourkela, Bokaro are situated in the region that spreads over 4 states: West Bengal, Jharkhand, Odisha and Chhattisgarh. Bhadravati and Vijayanagar in Karnataka, Vishakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh, Salem in Tamil Nadu are the important steel centers utilizing local resources. Next we have Jamshedpur. So before 1947 there was only one iron and steel plant, that is Tata Iron and Steel Company Limited, TISCO. It was privately owned. After independence, the government took the initiative and set up more and more iron and steel plants. TISCO was started in 1907 at Sakchi near the confluence of the rivers Subarnarekha and Kharkai in Jharkhand. Later, Sakchi was renamed as Jamshedpur. Geographically, Jamshedpur is the most conveniently situated iron and steel center in the country. Next important steel producer is Pittsburgh. It is an important steel city of USA. It enjoys the local advantages. Some of the raw materials like coal is available locally, while the iron ore comes from the iron mines at Minnesota, about 1500 kilometers from the Pittsburgh. Between these mines and Pittsburgh is one of the world's best routes for shipping ore cheaply, the famous Great Lakes Waterway. So these trains carry the ore from the Great Lakes to the Pittsburgh's area. The Ohio, the Monongahela and Allegheny rivers provide adequate water supply. So large steel mills are in Pittsburgh itself. They are located in the valleys of Monongahela and Allegheny rivers above Pittsburgh and along with Ohio River below it. Finished steel is transported to the market by both land and water routes. Here we have the names of Great Lakes. These are Superior, Huron, Ontario, Michigan and Erie. Lake Superior is the largest of these 5 lakes. It lies higher upstream than others. Next we have cotton textile industry. Cotton, wool, silk, jute, flax have been used for the making cloth. Textile industry can be divided based on the raw materials used in them. Fibers are the raw materials for the textile industry. Fibers can be natural or man-made. So natural fibers are obtained from wool, silk, cotton, linen and jute. Man-made are nylon, polyester, acrylic and rayon. Cotton textile industry is one of the oldest industries in the world. Till Industrial Revolution in the 18th century, cotton cloth was made using hand spinning techniques and looms. In 18th century, power looms facilitated the development of cotton textile industry, first in Britain and later in the other parts of the world. Today, India, China, Japan and US are the important producers of the cotton textiles. So, India has a glorious tradition of producing excellent quality of cotton textiles. We have a wide market in the muslins of Dhaka, chintzes of Masulipattnam, calicos of Calcutta and gold wrought cotton of Burhanpur. Surat and Vadodara were known worldwide for their quality and design. Next we have the first textile mill in the country was established at Fort Gloucester near Kolkata in 1818, but it is closed down after some time. Next we have the first successful mechanized textile mill was established in Mumbai in 1854. So now in India, the cotton textile industry extended to Coimbatore, Kanpur, Chennai, Ahmedabad, Mumbai, Kolkata, Ludhiana, Puducherry and Panipat. These are some of the important centers. About 1/3 of the Indian textile industry's total production is exported. Next we have Ahmedabad. It is located in Gujarat on the banks of Sabarmati river. The first mill was established in 1859. It soon became the second largest textile city of the India after Mumbai. Ahmedabad was therefore often referred to as the Manchester of India. Next we have Osaka. It is an important textile center of Japan, also known as Manchester of Japan. Osaka's cotton is imported from Egypt, India, China and USA. Finished product is mostly exported. Next we have information technology. So the information technology deals with the storage, processing and distribution of information. Today this industry has become global. Due to a series of technological, political and socio-economic events, main factors guiding the location are resource availability, cost and infrastructure. The major hubs of IT industry are the Silicon Valley, California and Bengaluru, India. Bengaluru is located on the Deccan Plateau, from where it gets the name Silicon Plateau. Silicon Valley is a part of Santa Clara Valley located next to the Rocky Mountains of North America. There are other emerging information technology hubs in metropolitan centers of India such as Mumbai, New Delhi, Hyderabad and Chennai. Other cities such as Gurgaon, Pune, Thiruvananthapuram, Kochi and Chandigarh are also important centers of IT industry. However, Bangalore has always had a unique advantage as a city with highest availability of middle and top management talent. Here we have interesting fact of being Bangalore means to lose one's job to someone in the city of the Bangalore. A few years ago, many IT jobs in the USA were outsourced to countries like India where equally skilled labor was available at lower salaries. Okay guys, this is all about chapter 5 of class 8 NCERT. Thank you.